The Jellybeans and the Big Camp Kickoff by Laura Newhoff and Nate Evans. Nicole loved to play soccer. She practiced while cleaning her room. She practiced while walking home from school. And she even practiced while trying to fall asleep at night. Nicole and her best friends, Emily, Anna, and Bitsy, were going to Camp Pokerau. Emily loved to dance. Anna loved to read. And Bitsy loved arts and crafts. Before they left for camp, the girls stopped at their favorite place, Petunia's, and shared their favorite candy, Jellybeans. Just as Jellybeans are different flavors, but go well together, the girls were all different, but got along great. And so they called themselves the Jellybeans. The Jellybeans boarded the bus for camp. "I can't wait to go on nature hikes," said Emily. "I hope there aren't any bugs," said Bitsy. "I'm excited to sing campfire songs," said Anna. "I want to play games," Nicole said, balancing a soccer ball on her head. When the girls finally arrived, they were greeted by the camp counselor, Mrs. J. "Welcome to Camp Pokerau," Mrs. J said. "We're going to have a terrific summer. Now it's time to go swimming." The girls changed into their suits and joined the other campers by the lake. Nicole did a cannonball into the water, Emily dived gracefully, Anna swam the side stroke, and Betsy floated in an inner tube. That night, they gathered around the campfire and toasted marshmallows. "Yummy," the Jellybeans said. Then Anna read them ghost stories. The next morning, Mrs. J told the Jellybeans about all the fun activities they could do at Camp Pokerau. "There is something for everyone," Mrs. J said. Emily was thrilled that there was a dance class. She learned wonderful dances from other countries. Bitsy went to the crafts room, where she made macaroni necklaces for her friends. Anna read books about nature while sitting under an oak tree. But Nicole couldn't find anything that was just right for her. "I want to play soccer," Nicole said. "I'm sorry, Nicole. Camp Pokerau doesn't have a soccer team. But we have lots of other sports you could try," Mrs. J said. So Nicole tried tennis. She didn't like it. Then she tried gymnastics. She didn't like that either. Finally, Nicole tried kayaking. But that was the worst of all. "I miss playing soccer," Nicole said. "I have an idea," Emily said. "Why don't we start our own soccer team?" "That sounds great," Betsy added. "I'll join the team too," Anna said. "What a wonderful idea," Mrs. J said. "Maybe we could play a game with Camp Mukiwana." "Let's start practicing," Nicole shouted. Nicole taught the girls how to dribble and kick into the corner of the goal. Anna read the rule book and explained the game. Emily played the goalie and leaped like a dancer. Bitsy made uniforms. The day of the big game arrived. The Jellybeans took the positions on the field. The players on the Camp Mukiwana team were big, really big. Nicole started to feel nervous. Mrs. J blew the whistle. "Let the big camp kickoff begin!" Nicole ran and kicked. She passed the ball back and forth with Bitsy and Anna. Emily made a daring save. But the Mukiwana team was just as good, and the score was tied. With 1 minute left in the game, Nicole charged down the field. She was in a position for the winning goal, but she couldn't move. "I don't think I can kick that far," Nicole said. "You can do it," Emily shouted from the other end of the field. "You're the best soccer player at Camp Pokerau," Betsy added. "Go Nicole," Anna said. Nicole heard her friends cheer and took a deep breath. She kicked the ball as hard as she could. It zoomed up, up, up. "Goal!" Mrs. J cried. "Hooray for the Jellybeans and Camp Pokerau!" The girls hugged Nicole and jumped up and down. "You are amazing," said Anna. "Fantastic kick," added Bitsy. After the game, Emily said, "I have a big surprise." She pulled out a bag from Petunia's. "I've been saving these for a special occasion." "And this is it?" said Anna. "Hooray for Nicole," said Bitsy. "Hooray for us," shouted Nicole. "Hooray for Jellybeans!"